Fire! Welcome guys to episode 656 of Minecraft, and I'm using the Ancient Warfares mod. Peekaboo. Alright, this mod is extremely massive or extremely big, and what I have here is, look at that. I fancied up my Minecraft launcher and I made it 1280 by 720 only for this episode, since I could have a bigger view of Minecraft when I'm playing with this mod. And here I have a Hawachi, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'm guessing that is a Japanese sort of artillery, ancient warfare sort of machine, and oh, it just bobbed up and down for some random reason. But this mod implements 6 siege machines, alright, and this being one of them. I'm going to go over somewhere over there for more flatlands, and so I can build myself a fortress. I'm going to switch it over today, but this mod is extremely big. It's not that big, but it's got a lot of detail to it. So I'll just go over the Hawachi just quickly. So here I have a spawned in a Hawachi. Now to craft it, you need quite a bit of crafting stuff to actually do it. You need some reinforced wood, and then the one thing I don't like about not enough items is that there's no back button for a crafting recipe. So here you got the catapult motion, and it's really quite complex, the crafting recipes. But once you get the gist of it, it's quite simple, and or you can use not enough items, like I do suggest with all these sort of bigger mods that you just want to play around with and shoot. It's quite fun. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to sort of left click it sort of at the base of the machine or the siege item, because if you click it on top, you may be clicking on the item, but it's not connecting. The hitbox is sort of where the base of the machine is. And here we have a nice GUI. It shows our health. Sort of, you don't want to touch these controls too much. You can do that on the keyboard. I like doing that personally on the keyboard, but you can actually do that through here manually. You can also fire, mount, and ammo type, and you can also go info, and you can see all the information on it. You can see the health, you can see what they're fire, what's loaded in. But once we click actually we'll go back and we'll click mount, that will mount us, and that's the only reason why you have to go into that menu. And from now on you don't really need to go into that menu. On the left hand side there's a nice GUI of what ammo type you're using, ammo count, pitch, yaw, and power. So you can use the I to increase the pitch. It varies on the different machines, but you can use the IJKL sort of mechanism. You can increase the pitch and yaw using L and J, and power being decreased and increased by I and K. You can also use Y to increase that was the pitch. To increase the power, you use Y and H to increase and decrease. And to change ammo type, what you do is press O. So you can see I changed it to a bolt single shot, and we have a flaming ballistic bolt. That's the one that you'd want to use. It gives off a nice effect. So the way you'd want to do that is by holding Shift and also clicking or right clicking to the main instance of the sort of the main menu of the ammo, and it loads up this nice GUI. I have my armor suit on. It's obsidian, but this Hawachi doesn't show off the obsidian armor like the other machines do. So basically, I'll quickly show you the flaming ballistic bullets. So what we're going to do is we're going to press that and load it in the ammo. This, as you can see, it only takes 2 sorts of bullets, the flaming ballistic bullets, and you can see that the ammo count has already gone up to 64 because I've placed ammo in there. And we'll just press F5 for a nice sort of shot. That's a very nice shot. Now the way you fire it, we press F1 to get rid of the GUI, and we press N. And sadly, there's no animation, or there's no voice, there's no sound actually of the actual animation taking place, but it takes a while to reload. But look at that awesome trajectory. I actually really like that very nice arc, and you can see that it's landing actually on the trees and it will set them on fire. I've tested it, and they actually went into the water. But I've probably increased the power to 100. Yes, I have. Now, one thing that I haven't done is actually knock it off. Oh, whoa. No, I don't want to knock it off as far as yet. But you can see the wheels do spin, and as soon as you stop walking, it's only bugging out because there's a fence there. But once you stop walking, you're sort of stationary. It actually drops down, and you hold it, and you can actually fire it. And it actually goes down steps pretty nicely. I can see that that's not very nice, but other than that, you can actually scale mountains. And one thing that I wanted to find out is that what happens when you drop? What will happen? Will I dismount? Will I continue to hold it? All right, let's go try and fire it. Oh, nice. Nice. We're firing it. Oh, look, the trajectory is completely stuffed. And the way you dismount is just pressing M. But you can't mount it through pressing M, which is kind of weird and wacky. But here we have the sort of fire particles being all crazy. And we'll head over this direction and we'll see some other siege machines. Well, that was quite easy. All I just did is moved over here and I found a nice flat land. Now, I'm not going to spawn a actual fortress as of yet. Or actually, yeah, I might spawn a good old-fashioned fortress if I can find one. There's the awesome is absolutely amazing. There's two sort of self-building things in this mod, the fortress and the watchtower. So we might as well build the watchtower over here. It takes a while to actually. I'm not quite sure why it doesn't want to actually load up. See, it works here and sometimes it works there. And if you're saying it needs a bit of space, I highly doubt, because there's some leaves there that it will have to take out, and that's an entity by itself. So actually, no, it won't. No, maybe it will. Maybe it needed some space, but did it chop that tree? Yeah, I think yeah, it did chop that tree. It cut its leaves, so you can't really say that it needs its space. But you can see it's very nice. This is the first mod I've ever seen something happen like this. It doesn't instantly build it; it builds it progressively. Now that is one amazing thing that I've seen a mod accomplish, and they build the floor and build the levels, and then it builds itself the nice little trapdoors to enter it with the ladders, which is really quite exquisite. I love that feature of this mod. It's the first time I've ever seen it, and you can see that it comes off with nice looking gates like so. Wow, this mod has been very nicely done. Look at the indentations of it. Now to pull down the gate, all you do is press it up top, and the way you just press it like this. Wow, that is smooth, amazing, and clean, professional, awesome. Very nice stuff from the mod developer. Now let's go place it down here. Let's see if anything will begin. Please work. Nope. I think it is space reliant. I think it does require quite a bit of space. Nope. I know you want to build it. You see, it will build it in the most randomest places. Like that watchtower, you just gotta muck around with a few seconds. If I switch it over to survival, I'm sure that it'll work straight away. Yep. Nope. Alright, it just ate my castle. Now the next siege machine or item is called the catapult, and I have the catapult nicely placed over here, and we'll just get rid of watchtower and small fortress. If I edited correctly, you guys wouldn't have seen me miserably try to create the fortress, because the area isn't too big, I'm guessing. But other than that, I'm in my nice little catapult. I described how you actually mount it in, so that, guys, shouldn't be a problem if you ask me. One thing I do hate about watching other mod reviewers is that they don't explain what buttons you press and sort of stuff like that. But the way I did that is I held shift, and that's why I clicked it over there and went straight into the armor suit. And if I press F8, you can see that my middle, it goes in 3 tiers. So you can if I press like that, shift and right click, you can see tier 3, tier 2, and tier 1. If I take off tier 2, it'll be the middle piece, and so on and so on. So just I have to hold shift like that. Now to actually move the catapult, you need to get the catapult motion enabler for the upgrades, and that will enable you to move your catapult. And I'm going to use highly explosive shot, and that is crafted by using cobblestone and TNT, or you can use ignition triggers and shot casings, which is quite an expensive, I'm guessing a quite expensive recipe. But we're going to destroy the watchtower from over here. Hopefully my trajectory, my physics is a-okay. I'm going to switch it over today, and you can see I'm doing this in a more calm fashion. I'm not trying to rush the mod. That's why I did a teaser video, because this mod is so big. I just want to be relaxed and not try and jam you guys with all this information. Although I am jamming you guys with a lot of information, I am still slowly doing it. And the way I'm controlling the sort of the way I'm controlling the spinning of the actual catapult itself is I'm using the J and L keys, and moving around with the motion enabled enabler allows me to use my WASD keys to actually use the actual wheels. You can see there's sort of wooden blocks wooden block wheels. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fire. Alright, guys, we're gonna fire. Alright, hopefully I'll get this first go. Fire. Actually, no, we need to change the stone shot. Now that took me a long time to figure out. I was like, oh god, why isn't it not fighting? But I think we're using a highly explosive. Yep. So we now it's designated to an explosive shot. But if you press O one more time, it's HE, meaning highly explosive shot, and you can see the ammo count rose up to 10, and we're gonna fire. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Bang! Awesome! All right, we got it. Sweet first shot. That was awesome. I was really happy with that. And you can see this sort of block. It was sort of like red stony. It was quite a nice block, but it takes a while to reload. I wish there was some sort of animation telling us that it's reloading, because you can just blindly press the end key, and it takes a little while. And there we go. We shot another one. And so on and so on. But if I keep on shooting, I won't have a watchtower to shoot down anymore. But to keep on shooting, it's quite fun. Wow, this mod is truly spectacular. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try and get the back corner, and that's how we implement the Y key to increase the power. And we're going to increase it to 80, like so. And I'm going to press N, and let's see, hopefully it didn't go too far, but beautiful back corner, just the way I liked it. Alright, just the way I wanted it. Alright, so we've basically done ourselves quite a good motion delay awesomeness, and you can see that I'm destroying the grass and it converts itself to dirt. Hopefully that does it with the grass. Hopefully I'll be like an awesome lawn mower. Okay, grass, tall grass grows on grass. All right, I didn't know that, but the way you dismount is by pressing M. Like I've said already, you can't mount using M. It doesn't work. You have to actually go through the menu, and that's pretty much it for the catapult. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. It's the Ballista. I was saying the Ballistica with a K, but it doesn't have a K. I'm just used to Call of Duty Black Ops. But here we have the Ballista. Ballista, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, but the way you craft it is by using sort of a siege engine base, and that's a siege ammo bay, and that's an armor plate, and you create an armor plate using iron and also coal. It takes a little bit of a while, but all the recipes are in the forum post. There's an actually wiki designed for this mod. Now I don't believe that actually, yeah, you do. I was gonna say that you don't need to use the actual motion sort of ball, but indeed you do. You need to indeed you do. So hopefully we can do it like so in the upgrades, and we can move around. Sweet. Now this mod, this sort of machine, the siege machine, is designed to oh yes, look at this. Would you look at that? Now, I'm doing it sort of nice and properly, but I'm sort of assembling, aligning the sort of trajectory of the actual bow, but you can see that the sheep is going to be our willing participant. Alright, and I'm going to quickly press that to load it up. I'm using a ballistic bolt and also flaming bullets, but I will use the one bolt to see how strong it is. Actually, I haven't used it. I've always upscaled, and bam, bam, yes, first shot, bam, 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 balam. All right, I'm getting pretty excited with this mod. This mod is quite exquisite. Well, we just ran over the sheep's corpse, but here we have 3 sheep. And let's go try and aim it at that sheep. Let's go, and we've got to press O to change the bullets, and there we go. Pull it back, and yes, wow, I have awesome aim. Let's go, and for this one up, and fire. Oh no, got to be a little bit higher, and maybe we don't need any more power. Yeah, there we go. Wow, this is really fun. I feel like an adventurer. Alright, let's see. Hopefully the leaves don't do actually any harm. We're going to increase the actual power, and then we're going to press M. Awesome. Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. Look at that. Look at that. I'm pretty good with this machine. I'm pretty good. Alright. And the same things apply with the armor. You can use obsidian. There's sort of different tiers. There's iron and also stone armor. So we'll just try on the iron armor this time. And there's only 2 that I can see armor plates. There's no tier 3 no, there's no tier 1 for the armor plates. So if you hold shift, there we go, and just place it like so. You can see that my little boat, not my boat, but my ballista is nicely pimped out with a iron casing. So here we have the cannon, and I sort of switched up the scenery. I'm in the watchtower right now, and the way you craft the cannon is by using a cannon tube and some cannon breech and also some siege engines, and it's basically a long list of recipes you have to follow. But other than that, all you do is the same GUI. You just click mount, and we're mounted upon the awesome sort of machine. It doesn't look like we're mounted, but we can't actually run away, walk away. We just stay there, glued on basically to the cannon. And the best way to operate the cannon is by using the first person view, and just use the I, J, K, L keys. I and K are up and down, and J and L are actually moving around. But this is all found in the mod forum thread. But what we're going to do is we're going to load it up with some delicious, highly explosive ammo, and we're going to take out my ballista. Alright, let's see how good my cannon shot is. But to get a good view of it is actually quite hard. So hopefully I'll just go a little bit of a test, and now we're going to go fire. Not fire, we're still using the stone shot. That's one thing that I get all hyped up about firing, and bam, it doesn't work. Alright, so in 3, 2, 1, fire. There we go. Wow, okay. Awesome stuff. Wow, that is really cool. I got that. I think it's still alive. I can still see the tip of it, but I think it just got damaged, but I'm using the iron casing, so that's why it shouldn't explode itself to smithereens. But we're going to place fire now. Ooh, that's a bit too far. That is a bit too far. But I wish this mod included sound effects. That'll be even cooler. But in the teaser video, I actually had to include my own sound effects for the cannon. But I really didn't have in my sound effect library. Wow, I'm missing this quite a bit because I'm using it in the third person mode. But let's go fire. I can't even see. Wow, this is actually quite dementing. Let's lower the power actually. Let's go 45 and F5 and fire. Okay, it's a bit too low, so we'll go 55 and fire. So you can't fire it now I can, and voila, we've hit it. We have hit it after like 50 shots, but other than that, that's a pretty cool cannon. Very cool cannon. Yeah, buddy. Alright, I haven't experimented with this siege machine for quite a bit. I've played around with it 2 days ago, but hopefully it will still be in my memory. But alright, so here we have it. I've already been mounted in, and it goes with the same procedure with every single machine. I just press shift and right click, and these guys will shoot high explosive shots, hopefully. You don't really need to do the movement. I don't think it will actually move. So yeah, you can't place it down in the no, you can't place it down in the armor or upgrade. So that's the way. You know it won't work. See if we can put some obsidian armor on. Yeah, we can. What's obsidian? What obsidian did change? Nothing. Alright, well, I guess it's kind of blind. But, alright, we're going to press O. Oh, we've already put that in. So we're going to press O again, and we're going to press the high explosive shot, and let's go take a test fire of this. I haven't changed any of the pitch, yaw, or power. I'm just going to do a test run, see how far it is, and this is how it shoots and flings it sort of that way. I should give a nicer demonstration, and I don't think it gave a big explosion, so that's kind of weird and wacky. Now you can use the sort of J and L keys to move this around, to move the direction around the yaw, and to move the pitch, the heightness basically, and we're going to give it some more power to reach the watchtower, and we're going to fling it again. You don't get that sort of violent thrust. Oh wow, that really didn't do too much. That's probably because the pitch is probably really high. We'll move it down to 50, and we're just going to go fling it again. It doesn't throw it that violently. Wow, see, that went really far because we lowered the pitch, so we're going to lower the power this time. This is all about trial and error, having a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun to me. Very, very nice, relaxed sort of stuff, but you can see that when the power actually changes quite a bit, sort of vulgarly, if I can say that. But okay, I just want to get the watchtower. Alright, let's go unmount this and press M, and I'm really curious about the explosions of this. I don't think it's exploding. One exploded in the water, one exploded somewhere here, and a couple exploded somewhere over here. Now, I'm not too sure. Yeah, there would be, the ice would have been broken, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think this is actually working. So you know what we're going to do? Well, I did destroy my ring, basically my hole in my cubic arena using this. So I'm quite sure that works. But let's go try it out on this like sort of hill over here. So we're just going to go here, mount, and we're going to spin we'll do a little bit of a spinneroonie. And you can just look at the detail of the model. It's by far one of the best models I've seen in Minecraft mod. It's very amazing, very awesome, and we're going to lower the pitch actually. Actually, no, we're going to really make it really high. I'm guessing we can do really high and really low, but we're going to lower the power tremendously. If I can do this correctly, press H to lower the power. We'll do like 45, and we'll fire it now. It'll just go straight up and hopefully straight down. Yep. Alright, so we got confirmation that the actual explosive works now. So let's go and fire it in this general direction. And you can see the health basically of the health of my machine has actually gone down. It still hasn't exploded itself, but it has severely gone down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lower this, and we're going to fire it. Press N, and we'll quickly get out of this. And let's go follow the bullet. There we go. Let's see if it exploded. Yeah, I do believe that it did explode. Okay, it took down some trees. That's why we probably couldn't see that much damage to the landscape. But it just the explosion starts when it hits something, so that's why we probably didn't see anything. Now over here we have a battering ram. Now I couldn't actually get this to work previously in the trailer, but after playing it with a bit more, I've actually experimented and found out how to actually use the battering ram. The wiki doesn't explain how to use the sort of machines very well, especially the battering ram. It took me a while, but you just need, it's a bit of not a bit of luck, but a little bit of experimentation. Now you can see it doesn't take any ammo types to shoot. All you need to do is press the fire button, which is N. Only once it does it, you don't need to draw it back or anything, and it does that. There is a sort of limit of how quickly you can do it. It's probably around 1 every 5 seconds or something along the lines of that. But we're going to move up closely to a wall, and you want to sort of get the grey sort of tip of it in the actual piece of material, and you want to press N, and hopefully it will work. Nope. Alright, fine, it didn't work. Alright, we're going to extract it, hopefully it will work. I've mucked around with it and it worked before. Alright, fine, doesn't want to work. Work with me. Work with me, battering ram. Alright, fine, we'll put the whole thing in. It made a 2x2 hole, so 4 blocks were broken, but hopefully it will work. See, I couldn't get it to work yesterday, so why would it? It worked today. The only time it worked is just before I started recording this segment, and it doesn't want to work with me. Alright, if you go fully in like so, I don't think it will work, but this mod, you gotta remember, is still a work in progress. Now, I just want to showcase to you guys that it does work. Well, you guys have my word that it works. Maybe what view was I in? I think I was in this view, so let's go try that now. Nope. I wish there was like some sort of indication of how to break it, but break it. Oh god, it's even worse because you can't fire it straight away. You gotta wait a little bit. Alright. We'll move in like so, and we'll be completely still. Alright, and ready, and press N. Alright, fine, it didn't break. Oh well, this sucks. Alright, you can't really change the ammo type. It's basically on power. It already comes pre-built with motion enablers, so you can see that. I wish it really worked. That'll be an awesome thing, but unfortunately, it's not working for me. It's not working for me. Why you no work? Alright, here we go, and we're gonna click fire. Nope. Alright, doesn't want to work. Work again. Work again. Please work again. Maybe we can just alter the sort of side of it and press N again. Nope. Alright. Alright, fine. We've had enough. We've had enough of you, Battering Ram. Alright, so this is pretty much all the siege machines in this mod. Now, here's another sort of aspect of this mod. It includes structures. You can build bridges. I already showed you the fortress and the watchtower. And this is a gate. Now, you can see the UI or the computer sort of brain isn't working too funky with this mod. It isn't working too well at all with this mod. I've been mucking around trying to see what works and trying to build frames, and it doesn't really seem to be adjusting to what I want. You can see that I've tried to build two sort of frames, two sort of bigger frames, and it just hasn't seemed to be working. So you need to make a I don't know how many blocks that is. That's sort of a weird sort of block, and you can see, I know you can make custom sort of sizings of the blocks, because you can see here, I think I actually broke it, there we go, and now we fixed it, but you can see that the actual wooden piece goes invisible, and that's a nice little gate. I don't know what would fit under there, but certainly not me. Here's another sort of bigger dimension of it, so I definitely know that it can adapt, so it's not just one set sort of actual height. Now let's go break this and try and lift it up. There we go. So that worked. Why doesn't it want to work with mine? That's the real question. And also these guys, these iron gates. I haven't actually shown you guys iron gates like so. So this is the best I can show you. All right. Yeah, this is an iron gate, and look at that. That's a weird bug. I'm not holding anything and I'm breaking stuff. I'm eating up dirt. I don't think that's supposed to be happening. Now here is the bridge sort of extractor thingy mabobby, and you can see that it goes on for a distance and then it quite stops, but there's no cool animation for this one. It just instantaneously appears, which could go along, well, I don't like that, because it could go along with this sort of fortress and also build itself or extrude sort of like the gates do, but it'll probably create a lot of lag. But yeah, you can see that sort of instantaneously pops up. That's not nice. It's not very aesthetically pleasing, but it does its job. So you can just place sort of two there, and hopefully that will. Of course, it had to tomfooler me. This way it will go my way, like so. So the way you'd want to do that is by placing whatever way you're facing. It will go the opposite way. So you can see we have a nice looking deck. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now, one last thing, I said there's no tier sort of 1 for the armory. There's it's over here. It's sort of hiding away from me, and of course you can craft it. Now, the way you'd want to craft the armor is actually by using armor plates, and that is crafted by iron ingots and also coal. Now, I know I haven't covered every single aspect of this mod, but it's so big. The video probably is over 30 minutes, which hopefully keeps you entertained. And if you want to find out more about the mod, please do check the forum post and also the wiki. There's a whole wiki on it. It doesn't describe the mod too well, but it shows lots of pictures, and I've sort of covered all these sort of main aspects of the mod. There's also some upgrades that you can do to increase how fast your catapult shoots and stuff like that. There's also landmines, but I've already seen or done mods on that, or mod reviews on that, so there's nothing too new in that indeed. Now, I rate this mod a 10 out of 10 Fruit Loops. I love this mod. How I don't know, the way I probably reviewed it is very good. I actually was sort of calm. I didn't want to, I knew it was going to be a massive video. That's why I sort of set aside a lot of time for this, and wow, it turned out great. I love the area that we actually did it in. It was actually a very nice mod. The animations are awesome. A few pointers for this mod, since it is a work in progress, I still gave it a 10 out of 10 no matter what, because this mod is spectacular. What mod have you ever seen me so amazed at that I made a separate video, a sort of teaser video? Yep, that's how awesome I was. The first thing I saw was the gates, and what made me want to make the video is the self-building fortress and the watchtower. That is truly amazing, and I'll link the video if you haven't seen it, because I've referenced it quite a bit. One thing that can fix on is the bridges. I wish it had the extending sort of stuff like the gates do, and also the gates, the way you place them is also quite awkward, and you can see that I've made a complete catastrophe by placing the gate over there. And other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully if you've stuck around till this point, you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like. And what I've been trying to push is Facebook and Twitter. If you guys want updates, if you want to see me sort of troll, sort of do weird and wacky stuff on my Facebook and Twitter, I use this is the way I use Twitter. I use Twitter to troll other YouTubers, and Facebook to give updates on what I'm thinking, what mods I'm installing, and also sort of live pictures of me making the videos, me playing around, and having a more in-life scoop. But on Twitter, I strictly make it for more YouTube purposes, and I talk to other YouTubers like so. So don't forget to do that as well. But other than that, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, and have a nice day.